Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning, everyone. This is Last Man Stands Bangladesh, and this is the first game of the day today. The defending champion Citibank taking on Majestic. The Champs have won the coin toss, and they are, as expected, having a bat first, and they're off to a pretty good start as well. 16 for none in 2.3. Rakib Khan into second over. Got some turn in his first over, but still has conceded 13 in 1.3. Oh, look at that. Right on cue. Another beautiful delivery. The ball pitches and turns away sharply from the right-handed batter. Big shot attempted. That gets away. Couple of runs will be picked up. Byes signaled by the umpire. 3 overs done, 18 without loss. Royhan Ahmed now comes out to bowl for the first time and starts off with a lovely delivery. Look at the bounce on that ball. Arifuzzaman Akash gets beaten. Lovely delivery. Sharp bounce as well. Farhanzani wants a wide. Nicely glanced away there by Akash. He'll pick up a couple of runs. Oh, that's been signaled as a wide. A very late call by the umpire. Well, there's definite turn out there today early on in the piece. Windy day today. It's a whole lot chillier today at this point in time. Nicely tucked away to the onside. Akash was very much adamant about coming back for the second, but for Hanzani, Shobhon sends him back. Could have been a disastrous scenario there, but luckily, no damage done in the end. Majestic are in need of a wicket. Whenever you're taking on the champion side, Citibank, you're always up against it. You need a good start to feel good about yourselves. Unfortunately, they've not had that. It's been a pretty decent start from the two bludgeoning openers of Citibank, although they have not yet hit full tilt, but you know it's just around the corner whenever they're around. So it's very important for Majestic to get them out to hand. Here comes the scoop from Arifuzzaman Akash, but poorly executed. It's a dot ball. Tries the same shot again and misses it again. Is very competent at that stroke, but missing out on a couple of occasions. 4 done is 23 for none. That's gone out of here. That's a mighty strike from Farhan Zani Shobhan. That's one of the biggest sixes we've seen this week. Boy, oh boy, that's definitely the biggest one, I think. Habibul Shujon, the bowler, that was his first delivery, and the ball is out of here. Wow. That's some start. Oh, chance! Oh, just evades the fielder there. Just evades the bowler, actually. It was a sprawling effort. Would have been a sensational catch. Would have been a sensational comeback as well. A little hold there in the pitch as expected. The pitch grips, the pitch turns, the pitch bounces, the pitch keeps low. You never know what's going to happen with this track. Anything can happen. Yet the two batters are going along nicely. Mainly Shobhan. Akash is just trying to get into his work. Another wide. An eventful start this from Habibul Shujon. 6, almost a cotton ball, then a wide. Another wide. Lots of turn on that occasion, but it started outside the off stick and turned away further. 12 runs already from 3 balls. Not the start he would have been dreaming about. That's a lovely delivery. The ball pitches and turns a shade, and that's a dot ball. Farhan Zani going along very nicely. 25 from 17. Hit that monstrous 6 in the first ball of the over. Arm ball on that occasion. But Farhan Zani was up to the task. 5 overs gone. 36 for none. Raihan Ahmed to continue. And Farhan Zani continues as well. Moves on to 27 from 19. Arfazaman Akash on 8 from 9. It's not usual that you see Arfazaman Akash going along slowly or playing second fiddle. Nicely dabs that one away. They were never interested in the second there. They just ambled across for the single. Who needs quick running when you can hit monstrous 6s and hit balls out of the park? There is definite assistance out there for the bowlers, so Majestic will really need to restrict Citibank to around 120 maximum. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very tough for them to track it down. Yesterday, we saw 3 absolute thrillers. The first game, 110 was defended, and the next 2, 120s were chased. In game number 2 and game number 3. Shot wide delivery, nicely cut away. The fielder overran it, but then was able to put out his left mitt and stop it. That would have been an embarrassing situation for the fielder there if that would have passed him by. Akash misses out on an opportunity to get to boundary. Citibank, the defending champions. Swung away by Farhan Zani Shobhan. and swung away effortlessly for a boundary. The fielders are mere spectators. Farhanzani Shobhan is absolutely on fire today. Moves on to 32 from just 21 balls. 6 overs gone. Citibank are off to a rollicking start. Thanks to Farhanzani's fireworks, they're 44 for none. For some reason, Habibul Shujon is continuing. Silly decision in my book. Abed Tomal, skipper, surprisingly not bringing himself onto ball at this stage. He's a very experienced campaigner and should be ready to face the fire for his side, but no, he's still not here. And the two openers are going along swimmingly. That's gone up in the air. Oh boy, this could be a wicket. Oh, he's put it down. What are you doing? Habibul Shujon, what are you doing, son? This was your opportunity at redemption, a chance at redemption. Tossed it right up in front of the eye line of the big hitting for Zani, but it was just outside the off stick, which meant that Zani had to fetch it a tad. As a result of that, he got it high up in the air. It was a dolly put down by the bowler there himself. Has got no one else to blame. Yeah, it was a dolly, you're right. So someone mentioned it was an absolute dolly, and it was, and the bowler himself has put it down. Remember, he was taken apart by Farhan Zani in the previous over. This would have been the perfect comeback, but no, he has put it down. Driven away nicely by Farhan Zani, taking no risks on that occasion. And now the 50-run partnership is almost up for these two. It's almost a regularity when these two are out there. They will get big starts for Citibank. That's why they are the defending champions. They won BD champs as well, remember. And Akash has really not played a shot in anger as of yet. 7 overs gone, 49 without loss, and for the first time you'll be hearing the voice of Prantor for the next 5 overs.
Thank you, Sadman. It's 7 overs down there. 49 without a loss. Citibank cruising on a mark to some high total from here on. Pranto joining in for the first time in the season. You're watching LMS Dhaka. The last man stands. And a pretty beautiful start by Citibank over Majestic. The first match of the day. It should be a one-way road for Citibank from here. They've got a decent start. Outside off, cut it nicely. The very first ball dispatched to the boundary towards that third man region. Welcoming me in with the boundary. And 50 crossed with that shot. It's beautifully played. Got the ball into the boundary line and cut it nicely. Back of a length scoop, tried just outside off. Couldn't match the pace generated by the bowler. Onoyopu producing some sheer pace, but in this pitch you need to have the variety on your bowling, and that's the variety he immediately imposed. Another just angling away from the batter. Here in this pitch in the ground 1 of PKSP, you could find the ball in an even bounce condition. Flicked it nicely through that deep mid wicket for another single. And I was talking about that uneven bounce comparing to pitch number 2 in this PKSP, the Pubergao Kriya Shikha Pratishthan. You're here at bright sunny day. Definitely a good day for cricket. A cool, gentle breeze driven nicely through that deep extra cover for another single. Majestic trying to get back to the groove. 8 overs gone, 55 without a loss, Citibank. Farhan Jani and SK Arifuzzaman Akash. 2 batters down there, paving the way to the batters coming next. And don't forget about that, Citibank does have a very strong batting unit to impose a total more than 150. Loopy one, high up in the air. Bowler down there to catch the ball, but immediately it landed safely. High up in the air to the deep extra cover. Went on to the high note, but eventually just landed to the no man's land. No one was there. Flat line. Back of a length. Cut it nicely. Hard to chase. Another boundary. Creating opportunities by themselves and then profiting that in a full hand. Runs and runs all over the park. Another boundary. So Majestic not getting that majestic touch with the ball. And they're trying to hopping in right to the batting unit of Citibank, and especially in this opening partnership. Again, back of a length. Not an ideal length to pitch it up. Pulled it, but went off balance. Settled for only a single. Singles and singles alongside boundaries. Again, a bit loopy one. Had a sharp turn. A back foot flick. Confirmed another 2 on the board. Piling up in each and every over. Citibank. The last ball of the over. A juicy leg spin. Straight up in the air. Lofted on drive. And that's the first scalp for the Majestic. Caught it in a very, very cool mind with the safe hands on Oi. Down there at the long on. And the first wicket down for 53 Citibank. A very untimely wicket for the Citibank. They were in a balance of big hittings and singles and doubles, but suddenly this stoppage. One down now. After the 9th over, 53 for 1 Citibank. Newman in. What a shot, inside out. After square drive down there with the one bounce in the fence. Allowed for only a single. Good power of that, but just deceived by the pace of the bowler. Couldn't time it well. Newman in. Shariful Islam. First ball. Length one. Just tucked into that backward point position for another single. Off the mark. With those butterflies into the stomach for any new batter, it's very important to get off the mark. Slower, back of a length, cut it nicely, but equally well fielded from that deep point for another single now. They're not trying to rebuild this innings as they've got a flyer to start on and pushing their limits high in every ball. Cover drive again and driven nicely for another single. So they are in a position where they could just hop in for every ball, every delivery. They could hop in for big shots at the same time for the singles. And look at that. Look at that. Scooped it nicely. Reverse scoop. And it get past to that deep third man for a boundary. As I was saying that this one definitely will boost up their total to 71 now. 10 gone, half of the way, 71 for 1. Citibank. Lots of shots been offered now. Unconventional, conventional, everything. Just proving to know that for Citibank. Mentioned earlier, they have a very good batting unit. Medium pace. Wide signal. Very first ball of the over. Humayun Kabir Joy. Starting with the wide. What a bowling. What a bowling. From a length, such kind of bounce. Brilliantly bowled by the bowler. Started with a genuine slower medium, but immediately after that, just enhanced his pace. Down to the keeper. But as I was talking about the pace and the momentum with the batters, they're trying each of their shots very nicely. Another one, and it just got transferred for another one. So 2 runs. They're just making their way and compensating each dot balls into another single and extra from wherever they could manage that. Low full toss. Flicked it nicely. Another 2 on the board. Yes, it is. Tough runs, tough runs. And there's a direct hit from that mid-wicket region. But I guess the batter just made his way inside the crease. And he's just balancing his line and length Again, it's kept low. The uneven bounce, the uneven condition of this pitch I was talking about. You could find nearly a West Hyde bouncer from a back of a length or good length, and immediately after that, a back of a length ball could just pitched onto that lower one. Again, they are compensating. They are compensating. Double been offered. A quicker dive into the non-striking from the striking end. A loud double to finish things off. So a double to finish. 11 gone. It's 78 for 1. Citibank with that risky double.
সব মিলিয়ে
12th over starting on. A loopy delivery. Just a full toss, a bit low. Driven nicely there again, trying to take that double, but settled with only a single from that extra cover region. Coming round the wicket with the left hand spin. Orthodox left hand spin, trying to create that angle. And it's very much tight condition for the batter to get in balance with that angle as the left arm spinner produced. A very narrow space to hit the ball, and you have to be in a good position, in a challenging and commanding position to hit that ball. Kept it low again. Just from outside off, cut it away towards that deep backward point for a single. And they're trying to break the shackle of boundaries now for the last 2 overs. What a delivery! What a delivery it was! Yorker length, quicker one, and the batter just missed that. So another wicket down now with the score of 81. So they are breaking the partnership, and they are breaking on time. 2 down now, 81 for 2, Citibank. Left-hand batter now on the crease. Maruf is the new batter, the skipper. Down the leg. Definitely a wide signal from the umpire. Maruf has been phenomenal throughout the LMS journey and the other amateur leagues all over the place of Bangladesh, and just merging with Citibank to some glory. So another single been taken by Maruf, another single, finish things off. 12 gone, it's 83 for 2 Citibank. Changing the voice now again. Salman will be joining in the comm box.
Thirteenth over begins. Raihan Ahmed to bowl out now. The skipper, Maruf Ahmed, is the new man out there, along with Zaman Akash. The opener is still out there, 31 from 25. A different innings from him. He's taking his time, is just playing the anchor's role today. Still, he's scoring at a decent click. Short wide delivery, cracks that one away as Akash, but picks out the fielder, who fumbles but recovers in time to keep it down to just one run. He's not being himself today, Zaman Akash. He has missed out on a lot of freebies. Has tried the scoop on a number of occasions. Connected with the reverse scoop for a boundary. He's got a lot of strokes in his manual as Akash. Maruf Ahmed slashes that one away through the offside, but he'll pick out the fielder again. 86 for 2. Majestic really need to pick up a few wickets quickly. Otherwise, this could get out of hand very, very quickly. When you're taking on the defending champions, the great Citibank side. The one BD champs as well, so they're double champions. Oh, here comes the switch hit. That's got up in the air, and as expected, the fielder puts it down. I'll tell you why I said as expected. I was looking at his movements, and he never looked like he was going to be able to get into a stable base to take that. Another one has been shelled. It's been a terrible fielding performance by Majestic. This is unacceptable when you're taking on a champion side. You need to turn half chances into full chances if you want to beat this side. And now you're putting down dollies. Zaman Akash gets alive there. Raihan Ahmed should have had his second. Good spell from him. 4 overs, 1 for 26. 88 for 2 after 30. Humayun Kabir Joy into his second over. Fantastic work done there by Zaman Akash. Stealing that overthrow. The whole credit goes to him. Ahmed was never really confident about it. Zaman Akash pushed him through. Another sloppy bit of fielding from Majestic. You need to raise your levels when you're taking on the champions. Unfortunately, the levels have dropped for Majestic. Lovely delivery there, that back of a length, which bounces as well. Oman Kabir Joy is the ideal bowler for such a track. He's a zippy bowler, he's a hit the deck kind of bowler, so he should be difficult to get away. And Majestic will be hoping that he can bag a few wickets. That's beautifully placed. Should get a couple, and they will get a couple, easy as you like, and a fumble as well to help things. Majestic have butterfingers at this point in time. They're fumbling everything and they're dropping catches. Charging was Maruf, but he picks out long off. Royhan, the fielder, does the mopping up work. Final ball of over number 14 now coming up. Whipped away uppishly by Arfin Zamanakash. Picks out a pocket and will get a boundary as well. Beautiful looking shot. And you just cannot give such players chances. And the fielder at deep mid wicket was stagnant for a little while. And that resulted into that ball going over for a boundary. Another bit of sloppiness in the field. Citibank roll along. 14 done, 97 for 2. The 15th over begins. Abid Tamal is on for a second over, the skipper. Arfazaman Akash would definitely try to target him. Right-handed batter taking on right-arm spinner. Equation in favor of the batter. And he tries to do that, tries to slog it away over cow corner. Will get a couple of runs though. What's that? Yeah, leg by signaled by the umpire. 100 up now for Citibank. And 14.2 overs only. They will definitely try to press on the accelerator now. Lovely delivery. Akash was trying to do a lot of things with that delivery. Was trying to slog, he was trying to charge. In the end, just had to block it because Abid Tamal produced a beautiful delivery. The slog sweep comes out again. Gets an under edge on that one, I think. And that's a boundary. It's a very good delivery. Lucky Arfazaman Akash again. Abid Tamal is pretty crestfallen with the result of that delivery. Could have easily had the wicket. Instead, it went away for a boundary. Tried to hit that hard sweep again at Arfazaman Akash. Got the under part of the bat, and that just whisked past the sticks and went away for a boundary. Shots are going to come now. 5 overs remaining. They got 6 wickets in hand. cuts that one away nicely. He'll get another run. Good over from Abid Tamal. Was really unfortunate in that over. 15 done, 105 for 2. Here comes the scoop from Arfaz Zamanakash, and when he gets it right, he gets it perfectly right. It's a boundary. What a shot. Oh, that ball zipped up. Here's the unevenness of this track. You never know. You're never really in on this track, are you? This would make for a perfect test wicket, you'd think. The ball just zipped up. The guy who is on 46 from 34 just was completely beaten by that one. That ball holds on the batter, but he's able to place it into a pocket again. Gets lucky again. You would think he could have easily popped it back to the bowler, but that's how the day has gone for Akash. When it's your day, it's your day. He's been dropped. He's missed a lot of shots, but he has not got it out, and he has got a wonderful score on the board as well, 47 of 35. Maruf Ahmed is trying to get into his work, 12 from 11. It's not good enough at this point in time. He would be hoping to accelerate quickly. After Akash retires, he's on 47. After retire, if he gets to 50, then it'll be up to Maruf to lead this charge. Here's the scoop again. This time the keeper misses it. And Humayun Kubir Joy is angry. Will get another couple of runs. Akash gets lucky again. Boy, he has come out with some fortune today, this lad. 16 done, 113 for 2. The bowler trying to teach the keeper how to take catches. It's not been a good day for Majestic. So the next 4 overs, you'll hear the voice of Prantur.
Next over starting in the 17th one, 113 for 2 the score was. With that single, it moved on to 114 now. Citibank cruising nicely to a bigger score from here on. A perfectly set weather for a perfect cricket match. 2 more games coming up on your way. Let's take to the first one now. Next ball in, the flat eye-lined ball down to that leg and flicked it for another single. So they are dealing now with singles and doubles only. So singles and doubles is all over there, but 15 again. It's 50 for Akash, and it's the rule of LMS. The last man stands. that he will be withdrawn and getting retired after scoring a 50 is the kind of ritual there for the last man stands. You gotta give your every companion a chance of batting, a chance of just blooming up with the batting, and that's the exactly pave of supporting your colleagues somehow to showcase their batting performance and the batting talent definitely. So another man in now. Tofikul Haq Noyon, the new man in, the lefty. Maruf on strike though, but it's misfortunate for the batter, for the bowler. Down to that leg, tried that pull shot. Couldn't time it well, couldn't get that bat and ball involved. But a boundary with a wide signal by the umpire. Maruf on strike, outside off a bit, kept it low, and as he just moved back through that leg side for having a jam pack through that leg side to the mid wicket or cow corner, couldn't time it well. Again, a bit flighted one, but whenever it goes through that back of a length one, it just gain a bit of extra bounce. And that surprised Maruf Ahmed, undoubtedly. So another single. 17 gone, 120 for 2. So the last three. A loopy one outside off. And they are deliberately keeping it low. Through that off stump line, outside off. He just got that sweep shot. Not timed it properly for only a single though. Another coming round the off for the new man in. Lofted cover drive. A bit of up in the air. Allowed the man for only a single now. So they are trying to get that shackle broken. That's the shot. There's the shot Maruf was eyeing in. Went on back foot and pulled it brilliantly out of the park with a bounce. So 1 bounce, 4 runs for Maruf Ahmed. Stylish one indeed from him. Got onto the back foot. Had that full power in. And just powered up. Again. Tried that pull shot, but eventually ended up with only a single with a flick shot. So with that boundary, the score just a matter of time get past for 150. So 1-7 on board. Last ball of the over. Brilliantly bowled, but just get extra bit of turn at the very last moment. Wide signal by the umpire. Just need to finish it off well. Kept it low. He was nowhere there to strike the ball. So a dot to finish. It's 18 gone, 128 Citibank. What a shot again. This time just hammered away by Maruf for another boundary. So he's eyeing the leg side. And the leg side line down on there for lots of singles and doubles. After that, Maruf just getting on to a good pace of hitting boundaries. Coming round the track, the leg spin. Not just awkward well for the bowler. And Maruf Ahmed dancing down the track and had that half volley straight up in the air. Get past to that side screen for a huge maximum. Out of the park for a 6. What a strike. What a strike from Maruf Ahmed. The informed batter just won the TK Sports Cup with BMC. Must be gearing up for another title in this season. Coming round the wicket, the off spinner. Another flighted, loopy one. Just get that sweep shot. Comfortable one for another single now. Singles and singles all over the ground. And in between those, a sudden boundary or over boundary. Coming over the wicket for the new man. Now the dancing on the track. Lofted cover drive. Inside out. No way to stop that with a maximum. Qualifying maximum from the batter. What a shot. Ended up with lots of runs. 19 gone. 1 for 5 for 2. Citibank closing in for that 160 mark. Another single been taken now by the batter. So one more runs on the board. Last ball, last 4 balls remaining now. The bowlers are getting onto a tiring momentum from there on. Not for the batters, because they have got every bowler to get hit, to hit big. Another right arm. On the way with the ball. Outside off. A perfect back of a length. Got extra bit of bounce. Surprised the batter, and Maruf Ahmed immediately walked in with some advice to his partner. The advice is definitely so clear. Just wait and wait for the pitching up with the ball again. Again play and miss. Again play and miss. Clever bowling by the bowler. Last two deliveries, very crucial one for the bowler. Oh, it's picked it up nicely, pulled it away brilliantly, way flying, and flying higher for a six. What a shot it was! Compensating the dot balls and compensated it in a style. Utilize the pace and get the ball past that boundary line. Last ball, crucial one. Again, length one, inside out shot through that cover region. They're trying to get those doubles, and yes, they completed those doubles very comfortably. So after 20, Citibank finishes off in style with 154 on board for only loss of 2 wickets. So this has been a phenomenal batting performance by the powerful batting unit, though they could imagine to score another 6 to 10 runs on the board, but it's okay for them, I guess. With the bowling unit they have, they will definitely impose the challenge to Majestic to come along and get that score. The target of 155 the target it will be for Majestic. Will be coming after a short break here in LMS.
Hello everyone, welcome back. It's time for the run chase and it's a pretty steep target for Majestic. Imran Nazir will have to play like Imran Nazir. Let's see if he can do that. Edged, first ball. And edged away for a boundary. Tawfiqul Haq, the bowler. Lovely delivery, but a good result for the batting side. Onayopu, classy left-handed batter, partnering Nazir. Once again, uncomfortable Nazir. The ball hitting the deck hard and bouncing up, taking the splice of the bat. But 5 runs on the board, so Nazir will take that. Another lovely delivery. Noyon has really found a sweet spot here. And he's making life difficult for both the batters with the bounces generating. Should get a couple here. Beautifully placed and very good urgency shown in the running as well. That's what they will need to do if they are to even get close to this huge total. 4s and 6s will be hard to come by, so the running has to be on point. And if you're running well, if you're turning 1s into 2s, it really frustrates the bowlers and the fielders as well. Really frustrates when you bowl a good ball as a bowler and the batter just pushes it for a couple of runs. Change of angle now from Tawfiqul Haq. Coming from round the wicket to the lefty. Seven done. So 7 from that over. First over done, 7 without loss. Mujibur Rahman is the new bowler. A lovely start. And they've stolen a single. Very good running. Very good running there. The lovely delivery was nicely pushed away by Nazir and he got a single. Onayopu now will be on strike against the left-armer, Mujib. Tried to pull that one away or drag it away to the onside. He missed out on that one, did Onayopu. The length was there, but it was pretty straight. And Onayopu is still pretty fresh into his innings. That was only his 4th delivery, so he misses out. Lovely delivery, nicely punched away off the back foot there by Oppo. And that should be an easy couple of runs, yeah. Oh, that was hit hard. Unfortunately, has taken out his partner there. As a result, it's a dot and has got a wounded partner now. Nicely punched away again by Anaopa. I told you it's a very classy looking batter. 2 overs done, 11 on the board. Tawfiqul Haq to continue. Another nice looking shot of the back foot from Anaopu. They're hitting that back of a length here continuously, the Citibank bowlers. And Anaopu is having to play almost everything exclusively off the back foot. What a peach of a delivery! Unplayable, absolutely unplayable. Deserved a wicket there. Did Tawfiqul Haq Nayon get a slip in? The lad's making the ball dance today. Cracks that one away through the offside as Imran Nazir. And he'll get a couple of runs. Mujib doing the fielding. The man who's sharing the new ball with Tawfiqul Haq. That's gone high up in the air. Tawfiqul Haq with a fantastic effort. He almost caught up with that, did the bowler. Unfortunately, not to be. Imran Nazir gets away with one. And Tawfiqul Haq is down on his haunch. It was a fantastic effort by the bowler himself. Hope is fine. It was high up in the air. The batter would have had his heart in his mouth. Gets away with that one. As Imran Nazir. They will have to take their chances. The target is pretty big. They cannot afford to push and prod around. Take your time is the instruction from the dugout. Don't think they can take too much time though. Beautifully whipped away by Anaopu. Just love the way he bats. He's a very, very classy batter. He'll get a couple. 3 done, 17 for none. Change in bowling for the first time for Hanzani Shoban. Comes out, the ball gets whipped away powerfully when Azir, who almost picked out the fielder there. A deep square leg. Deep square leg and mid-wicket are pretty close by. It's a lovely looking shot. It would have been unfortunate to have gotten out of playing such a good shot. There's a poor delivery down the leg side, missed by the batter, missed by the keeper. Onoy's... What kind of running is that from Onoyopu? It's not a boundary. And it just turned out another run. Very, very lazy running from Onoyopu. Once again, leg side, Ishopu swings that one away and swings that one away for a boundary. This is where I think he wanted the strike. For Hansa Nishopon is off to a pretty terrible start with the ball in hand. 8 runs have come from the first 2 balls. It's a good opportunity for Majestic to turn this into a pretty big over. That's gone up in the air. And that's the end of Onoyopu, unfortunately. It's looking good. He has holed out to the whitish long on. He was trying to get it to a different zone. Unfortunately, he went a bit straighter. And he was holed out. And that's a big blow. Onoyopu is a big player for Majestic. And they really needed him to kick on. It's a good start, but it's over now for Hanzani. As usual, strikes 25 for 1 Majestic. Moinuddin Hassan, the new man out there, and a single has been
55 target. Sixth over running on, 32 for 1. Not a good start by Majestic. Flighted, low full toss. Picked it up nicely with a flick. Powerful flick it was. And coming from that cow corner region, they allowed the batters to change their position for twice. So 6 gone. It's 34 for 1. Majestic. New over starting on. 6 gone, 34 for 1. Majestic. Imran Nazir and Mohammad Mohiuddin Hassan down the leg, glanced it nicely, and it's a boundary for sure through the deep wide leg region. From leg by, definitely signaled by the umpire. So a lucky and welcoming boundary for Majestic. Bowler Shariful Islam Shaikh, after his good first over, considered straight 4 runs from the very first ball, had that slight turn down the leg, tried to create an angle, create a channel where the batter could shuffle in, and just outside of the off stump region could have hit to that middle and leg for at least an LBW of appeal. Moinuddin on strike, brilliantly bowled, stump to stump line, no room offered for the batter, so a gentle push towards cover for another single. And as he could see the field positions over there, a huge vacuum down there at the cover and a small space in between that mid wicket and long on. What a delivery, kept it low, had some inside edge while pulling it away from that length one towards that deep mid wicket. I was talking about that vacuum, and he got onto the trap. So clean bowled, played on. SM Tawfiqul Haq walking towards the pavilion now. 39. Imran Nazir walking towards the pavilion now. 39 for 3. Majestic. Newman in. Majestic just losing their way after losing a couple of wickets early in between the power play, or at least in between 5 overs. Brilliant leg spin with that googly just from that length one towards that off stump line, and he drove it nicely towards that long on region for another single now. Very uncanny approach by the batters. In this situation, you need to just bloom and bloom higher and brighter. What a ball, what a delivery to end this over. A length one got some extra bit of carry towards the keeper, and the batter just did not move his bat for any kind of stroke. 7 gone, 40 for 2, Majestic. And a bit of update from Rajkot, where India is playing on England, against England. A bit of Very struggling phase for England now, starting the third day morning. 246 for 4. Stokes and Duckett. And the crease. Duckett just completed his 150. Now moving on to this match. Another thrilling match on your way for sure. A flighted one to the full. Keeper went on to stop the batters from taking another extra run. Single more to start this 8th. And he could surely expect some drama down here because they are just gathering those wickets. What a bowling, what a bowling. Flighted one. Tried that almond delivery, but the batter had no clue. Lofted, high up in the air. And it's a lofted straight drive. Just got past the ground. And just heaved away towards that straightish position for a 6. What a shot. Skyer, and that Skyer rocket. For a very timely over boundary for Majestic. Again a flighted one. More narrower. And the keeper just went on to that silly point to gather that ball and threw it towards that non-striking end. But just got slipped. A bit of slippery position. A bit of moisture still on the ground. Though it's a very brighter day. A bit of floxer towards that long off. So another single. 8 gone. 49 for 2. Majestic. Ninth over starting in. Batted first, Citibank scored 154 within their 100 balls. And in reply, Majestic so far kind of get balanced. 8 overs gone, 49 for 2 now. After a few adjustments of the keeper from behind the stump, the match is undergone again. So just one shot away from the 50. They need to score very quickly. They need to. Rather than giving those singles and doubles to your oppositions, you need to conceding them at least few boundaries and over boundaries now and then in a frequent basis. with that leg spin and with that googly. They are just generating the pressure towards Majestic batters. Another single just tucked away towards that deep backward point. So 50 cross now. So still there's lots of runs to score. 104 runs required now of 58 deliveries. Undoubtedly huge task for them. What a definite good looking leg spin from Shariful Islam Shaikh. Just turned away from that batter. Abid Tamal. This time a clear cut googly kept it low and somehow managed another single now. So this has been so far so quiet for Majestic. Not so many runs, just singles and doubles they're relying on, but you need to capitalize those singles and doubles with a good setup for boundaries and over boundaries. Cut it late, cut it nice, but not that much. Just utilize the pace for another single and had an overthrow. With that overthrow, they took another single more. So 9 gone, it's 54 for 2, Majestic. New over starting in. As I said, 9th gone is 54 for 2. 101 runs needed more from here. Of just 55 deliveries. So, Maruf Ahmed, the captain of Citibank. Bit of fielding setup there. Mid wicket is there, square leg is there for Maruf. The left arm orthodox spin, flighted nicely through the middle and leg. Back foot flick again. So things are very much calm and quiet. As I was talking about, you need to score those boundaries and over boundaries with the ball break or with an over break. Definitely. Another single. And yeah, of course, it's been so far just a wicket saving innings from Majestic. Calibrating high and leveraging just way before. Oh, brilliantly bowled. Just tossed it up a bit, a flat length towards the batter. Batter had no clue, just depending on his front foot, tried to tuck it in. Half-hearted sweep. Half sweep there. Through the defined leg. Oh, misery for the keeper. Again slipped and again conceded a boundary. Not a good keeping, or I say keeping from the keeper. Had to cover a lots of ground and then just tried to just slip again. So a welcoming boundary for Majestic. 60 on board. Last ball of the 10th over. Surprising bounce from Maruf. Tucked in for another single. Same region through that deep backward point for another run. Oh my God. Complete misery and miscommunication between two batters. And led that miscommunication to the fall of another wicket. A run out. A bit of overthrow. Maruf just couldn't gather the ball at first, but immediately with that response, he just ran behind, get that ball, grabbed it and threw it to the keeper, and the keeper had no harm or no misery, no trouble to break the stumps, to get rid of another batter of Majestic. 61 for 3 now after 10. And from here, from the later half, it's Sadman on mic.
Eleventh over begins. Shariful Islam Sheikhat to continue into his fourth and final over. He's doing a magnificent job, majestic job he's doing. Abid Tamal on strike, the skipper. Has got a mountain to climb, has Abid Tamal. He needs to lead his side to victory. It's not going to be easy. 92 from 48 now. That's pulled away by Abid Tamal. That's gone up in the air. The fielder rushing in from deep in wicket. Will only be a single. Falls in no man's land. A lot of action, but in the end is only a single. Neatly tucks that one away. Does Raihan Ahmed. He's off the mark. Fantastic spell from Shariful Islam has just gone for 14 and 4. A magnificent spell comes to an end. 64 for 3 after 11. Murph Ahmed, the skipper, into his second over. Oh, now the bit of confusion there with the running. We've already seen a run out. Don't want to repeat off it. We've got a mountain to climb anyway with 90 from 44. Don't want to make matters worse for yourself. Tried to just slap it away. Did Abid Tamal got the back half of the bat. Will only get a single. No conviction in that stroke, but a single has been taken. Singles won't do the trick here for Majestic. They need to go big. And they need to go big quickly. 89 from 43. The match is getting well away from them. If they are to make a splash in this game, they need to start playing some big shots and need to start playing some big shots rather quickly. It's a lovely shot, but unfortunately it's straight to the fielder. It's only one run. Final ball of Maruf Ahmed's over. '88 of 41, the equation. Oh, that's a big appeal. Chance of another run out. Oh, and a collision between the batter and the keeper. All happening. Left shot attempted. Huge appeal. Then a chance of a run out. Little collision with the runner and the keeper. In the end, it's a single. 12 done, 68 for 3. Over 13 begins. Mujib is back on. He bowled the second over of the innings and has had a long break. Now he's back on for his second over, and it's the 13th over of the innings. So, a bit of loosening up required, I guess, from Mujib. Well under control now, the scenario for Citibank. And Majestic are not even trying to do something about this terrible scenario. 86 of 38. It's almost like they have already conceded defeat. Look at the bump on that delivery. It's not going to be easy to hit these balls for fours and sixes. These bowlers bowl with menace. They're hitting the deck hard. It's not easy. Very good bowling from Mujib. Lovely length and lovely line. It's very difficult. And a fantastic over comes to an end. 13 gone. It's 71 for 3. Well, look at the ball turn and bounce. My goodness, it's almost unplayable here when the ball turns and bounces like that. How can you expect to get 84 runs and 34 balls on a track like this? Little dab for a single. Pointless, all these things. They need fours and sixes aplenty. Edge does a shot wide delivery. And that gets away for a boundary. Finally something for Majestic. A shot wide delivery. 3 of his hands on that one did Raihan Ahmed. Got a thickish outside edge. And the ball just raced away for a boundary. Cracked away nicely by Raihan. It will only be a 1 run. Singles won't really do the trick here. They need fours and sixes aplenty. 78 from 31. At least they need to show some intent. I don't know what they're trying to achieve here by being so defensive. Another little dab, as if everything in the world is fine. Don't understand this approach. 14 done, 78 for 3. Oh, boy. Look at the ball shoot up. Arfazaman Akash has probably put a catch down there. Yes, he has. No signal from the umpire. That means if Arfazaman Akash had held on to that one, that would have been wicket number 2 for Farhanzani Shobhan. What is this pitch? It just misbehaves so much. The batters are always kept honest. Beautifully played by Raihan. And that's a boundary. That's another boundary for Raihan. Got a boundary in the previous over, a boundary here. Getting some momentum, but they'll need a whole lot more of these. 72 from 28 now. Cracks that one away, does Raihan, but this time straight to the fielder. It'd just be 1 run. Amit Tamal finally tries to do something, misses the ball completely. The keeper misses it as well, having a pretty tough time behind the sticks today is the wicket keeper. Arfazaman Akash put a catch down at the start of this over. Final ball of the 15th over. Raihan comes down the pitch, misses it completely. He is gone. Farhanzani finishes off with a wicket. 4 overs, 2 for 28. A decent performance from him with the ball in hand. 15 done. Majestic in further trouble at 85 for 4. And to take you through to the end of this game, you'll have Pranthar with you.
Thank you, Sadman, for handing over the mic. 16th over starting on. Back of full delivery, high up in the air. Hooked it nicely, but not enough to reach to the fence, rather than finding the fielder at the defined leg for another single. Single more to start on the over, the 16th over. Well behind of the asking rate. Brilliantly bowled. Again a back of full delivery. A surprised element with it bounce just away outside off. Tried that uppercut, but deceived with the pace of the ball. Good bowling, very good bowling from Mohammad Mujibur Rahman, the left arm rookie. A lot more closer to the stump. Flicked it towards that deep backward point. Now that's the phase of the game where you need to pull off those boundaries and over boundaries in the gap of every 2 to 3 balls. Rather you will just lagging behind. Way outside leg now, definitely wide with that bouncer, and the keeper was nowhere basically to gather the ball. So a single been taken more. So 2 runs, 2 extra runs from this 4th illegal delivery, definitely. Still to bowl the 4th one. Mixing up with the pace. Again a bit outside off, and that's very significant for the bowler Mujibur. maintaining a specific time, specific line and length, playing with the mind of the batter, not letting them extra bit of room. Oh, what a good bowling, what a good bowling. Genuine change in the pace, just outside off, hopped in with the line and length basically for conceding a dot. So 16th gone, it's 90 for 4. Majestic. Coming round the wicket, Maruf again. Brilliant. Straightener from Maruf to start on the 17th. 90 runs on board. Nowhere there to get at least a single from that ball. Maruf fielded off his own delivery for down the track, lofted higher, and it's just stormed into the com box. What a shot it was. A genuine try from the fielder, but it just get away with that with a lofted shot. Lofted on drive, long on was cleared for a maximum. That's a good shot. 6 in the first ball. Beg your pardon, the second ball again tried to come down the track, but this time Maruf did not pitch it in the fuller. Just dragged behind the length. Allowed only a single to the batter. Good follow-up. Very good follow-up. Oh, brilliantly bowled. Had some genuine turn with that sudden bounce. The batter couldn't just get rid of that. Tried to scoop that ball or somewhere between a sweep or scoop, but missed it eventually for only a single. Last ball of the over. Flicked it for another single. So 17th gone. It's 99 for 4. Majestic. 56 requires now of 15 delivery. Quite a tough. Eighteen over starting in. What a start. What a start from Tawfiqul. Plumb it was. Stroke back to the stump and clean bowled. 5th one down for Majestic. Majestic bowling from Tawfiqul. Onto that length. Onto that off the middle stump line. And the batter completely missed that. So the 5th one down for Majestic, and they are in deep, deep trouble. Not getting in higher position now from here. Majestic, just 3 wickets left. And not a good sign for them. More than a half of their batting unit have got back to the pavilion now. tougher, I guess toughest one, of scoring 56 from 14 deliveries. Coming round the wicket for the left-hand batter, Rakib Khan. Nothing to done much except defending that with a straight drive, a gentle straight drive. And that's been so far a brilliant bowling display from Citibank. What a delivery again. Tufikul just outside of the corridor of uncertainty there. And that was obvious for Rakib Khan, the tail-ender. Basically, had no clue, tried to defend that ball, and it was a very lucky one that it missed his bat and stump. And he's keeping to bowl round the wicket. What a delivery, genuine in swinger from Tawfiqul. Coming back to the batter, and he again deceived with that swinging delivery for another dot. So 4 dots with a wicket. On top Citibank from winning this match from here to register another victory. Last ball of the over. Again an in-swinger. What a delivery. Mixing up with the pace. And that's a no way down there to defend it. A maiden wicket over for Tawfiqul. On dire straight. Majestic 18 gone, 99 for 5. Mujib with coming on to that angle. 100 brings up that leg by. 100 for 5. Outside of. It's a wide signal by the umpire. Just missed that wide line. Another ball. What a delivery. No clue for Rakib Khan. He is feeling the hit. Just outside of. Couldn't get away with that ball. They are just running through the batting lineup again. What a delivery. Outswinger everywhere. And that from a close line and length for the batter. Totally deceived. Nothing to do much. And that's been so far an exquisite bowling display. Again, swinging in from that middle stump to that off stump line. Exquisite bowling display. The line and lengths are tremendous so far from these two pacers, two seamers. Last ball. Kind of defense from that bat ball. Another over, just a single, I guess. Yes, 1-1 for 5 after 19th. First ball of the last over. And it's kind of up in the air. A bit of miscalculated ball. A very good try from the fielder. Covered a lot of ground to take that ball, but eventually missed it. Again, oh, nasty one. Very nasty one. It's a fearsome bowling. Completely missed that line. So 52 now requires of 3 balls only left in this over. And already it's out of the match for Majestic. High up in the air again. Lofted cover drive. Attempted but missed it. Pulled it nicely through that deep mid wicket for a single more. A regulation single, I guess. Because nothing left in this match. Let's see how does it finish, or how it's been finished by Citibank. Last ball of this innings, coming down the track. A bit of lofted cover drive inside out, but just finished up with that single. And a huge win. A brave win from here for Citibank. Majestic chasing on that 155. They have finished onto 104 for 5 and lost the match by 50 runs, 50 runs to Citibank. A huge round of applause for Citibank for this majestic performance with the ball, bat on the field, undoubtedly. Here's the wrap-up of the first match between Majestic and Citibank. Don't get anywhere else, because we will be rightly coming back for the second match of the day. Thank you.